Hey guys, today at Shareably Delicious we're making rice dressing, which is a mixture of white rice and ground beef. Now some people might call it dirty rice, but whatever you call it, it is a delicious side dish. You'll need 2 pounds of ground beef, 2 cups of raw white rice, which equals about 7 cups cooked, and you'll need it cooked for this recipe. 3 tablespoons of roux, some seasonal. We used almost 3 tablespoons in this recipe. 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, and 1 teaspoon of darkening sauce like Kitchen Bouquet. You can see here that we're using a thick bottom pot, which will help prevent our food from burning. Now your first step is going to be heating up the vegetable oil in the pot. Once the oil is hot, add the unseasoned meat and break up any large chunks. Start browning the meat on medium-high heat. You'll eventually want the consistency to look about like this. Now we use lean ground beef, but if there's grease in your pot when the meat is almost cooked, you'll need to drain it. Let the meat start to stick to the bottom of the pot just to get it really brown. Then you're going to add just enough water to allow you to scrape those brown bits off the bottom of the pot. Make sure you get all of it. Once that water evaporates, let the meat stick to the bottom of the pot again and repeat the add water and scrape process. Now it's time to add a little less than 2 cups of water to your meat and scrape the bottom of the pot one more time to make sure there's no brown bits stuck on. Add your 3 tablespoons of seasonal and stir. Now add the roux. Stir it a bit to help it dissolve. Then turn the heat down to medium-low. You want it simmering, not boiling right now. While it's simmering, add your darkening sauce. Now you want to cook it down for about 45 minutes. You want it simmering the whole time, where the water is just below the top of the meat like this. It'll look kind of like a really meaty soup. After about 45 minutes, be sure the water is still just below the top of the meat and start adding the cooked rice. Not all at once, because your ratio preference might be different from ours. You can put more or less rice to your liking. You can stir and taste for seasoning here, but other than that, you're done.